After Solomon's reign, the kingdom of Israel split into two, with the northern 10 tribes forming the kingdom of Israel and the southern tribes of Judah remaining under Solomon's son, Rehoboam. The kings of Israel, unlike those of Judah, had a series of rulers who often led the people into idolatry, faced internal division, and ultimately fell to the Assyrian Empire in 722 BCE. 1. Jeroboam I, c. 930–910 BCE. Jeroboam, the first king of Israel after the division, established the northern kingdom. He set up golden calves in Bethel and Dan to prevent the Israelites from going to Jerusalem to worship, leading to widespread idolatry. 2. Nadab, c. 910–909 BCE, the son of Jeroboam. Nadab's reign lasted only 2 years before he was assassinated by Baasha, who took the throne. 3. Baasha, c. 909–886 BC. Baasha, who came from the tribe of Issachar, ruled Israel for 24 years. His reign was marked by continued idolatry and conflict with the kingdom of Judah. He attempted to strengthen his kingdom through military expansion but ultimately faced political instability. 4. Elah, c. 886–885 BC. Elah, Baasha's son, reigned for only 2 years. His rule was short-lived, and he was assassinated by his servant, Zimri, who briefly took the throne. 5. Zimri, c. 885 BC. Zimri's reign lasted only 7 days before he committed suicide after being besieged by forces loyal to Omri, another military leader who sought control of the throne. 6. Omri, c. 885–874 BC. Omri established a more stable rule, founding the city of Samaria, which became Israel's capital. His reign was significant for its military conquests, including defeating the Moabites and establishing alliances with surrounding nations. 7. Ahab, c. 874–853 BC. Ahab, Omri's son, is one of the most notorious kings of Israel, mainly due to his marriage to Jezebel and their promotion of Baal worship. His reign was marked by conflict with the prophet Elijah and a series of wars with Syria, which ended in his death during battle. 8. Ahaziah, c. 853–852 BCE, the son of Ahab. Ahaziah continued his father's idolatrous practices. His reign was short, ending when he was injured and later died from his wounds. 9. Jehoram, c. 852–841 BCE, the brother of Ahaziah. Jehoram continued the wicked ways of Ahab. His reign saw increasing instability, and he was eventually killed by Jehu, a military leader who was anointed as king. 10. Jehu, c. 841–814 BC. Jehu, anointed by the prophet Elisha, overthrew the house of Ahab and killed Jezebel. He led a campaign of extermination against Baal worshippers, but his reign also saw continued instability and division within Israel. 11. Jehoahaz, c. 814–798 BCE. Jehoahaz, the son of Jehu, ruled during a time of oppression by the Arameans. His reign was marked by military defeats and spiritual decline. 12. Jehosh, c. 798–782 BCE. Jehosh, also known as Josh, restored some stability and military victories, particularly over Aram. He is remembered for his efforts to recover lost territories. 13. Jeroboam II, c. 782–753 BCE. Jeroboam II is considered one of the more prosperous kings of Israel. Under his rule, Israel regained much of its former territory, and the economy flourished, but spiritual decay continued, and the kingdom's moral decline deepened. 14. Zechariah, c. 753 BCE, the son of Jeroboam II. Zechariah's reign was brief, lasting only 6 months. He was assassinated by Shallum, marking the beginning of Israel's political instability. 15. Shallum, c. 752 BC. Shallum's reign lasted only 1 month before he was overthrown and killed by Menahem. 16. Menahem, c. 752–742 BC. Menahem, who came to power through violence, was a cruel and oppressive ruler. He paid tribute to the Assyrian Empire to secure his throne but was despised by the people. 17. Pekahiah, c. 742–740 BCE. Menahem's son, Pekahiah, ruled for 2 years before he was assassinated by Pekah, one of his own military officials. 18. Pekah, c. 740–732 BCE. Pekah's reign saw continued conflict with Judah and increased pressure from the Assyrians. He allied with Syria against Judah but was eventually assassinated by Hoshea. 19. Hoshea, c. 732–722 BCE. Hoshea was the last king of Israel. His reign ended with the Assyrian invasion, and he was captured and imprisoned by the Assyrian king, Shalmaneser V. The Assyrians besieged Samaria, and in 722 BCE, Israel fell, leading to the exile of the 10 northern tribes. The fall of Israel to Assyria in 722 BCE marked the end of the northern kingdom. The kings of Israel during this period were largely characterized by political instability, idolatry, and a lack of strong leadership, which ultimately led to their downfall at the hands of the Assyrian Empire.